Hi all, welcome to my channel. My name is Ekta and I'm back with another lesson on Power App series. In our previous lesson, we explored what is Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM, what is Power Apps, and how we can build a model-driven app using Copilot. And in our today's video, we'll dive deep into the heart of Power Apps, which is Dataverse. So if you have ever wondered how data is stored, connected, and managed behind the scenes, this is the episode for you. So what is Dataverse? Dataverse is Microsoft's cloud-based data platform that powers apps, built-in Power Apps, Dynamics 365, and many more. It's secure, scalable, and designed for relational data. Think of it as your app's database, but smarter than that. It is built on Azure, supports relationships, business rules, and security, and it is used by both model-driven and canvas apps. So in Dataverse, data is stored in tables, which we also call entities. And each table contains column like a field on a form. These tables support relational lookups. They support data types like text, number, and many other data types. And users can easily create custom table and columns to tailor their data models for a specific application. Now I'll show you how we can create a custom table and columns to it. So I'm back again on make.powerapps.com. In my previous video, I have already shown that how I have created this hospital care app, a model-driven app, and how I have created these doctor hospital patient visit table. So to continue with that, I'm going to create another table called medication. So I'll click add page, I'll select Dataverse table and create new table. So this time I am doing it from blank. So I'll give table name as medication. I'll add certain columns. Like doses, which will be a single line of text. Prescribed date, which will be a date field. So I'll select data type as so when we select data type as date and time, it gives us an option whether we want to capture date and time along with that or just a date only. So for our use case, we'll just select date only. Click save. And you might be wondering, I have not selected a name. So name automatically gets generated as soon as we create a table. So here we are seeing a new column. So that's basically a name field. I'll go here and added this column name as medication name, which will again be a single line of text field. So it automatically gets updated above also. Talking about columns and the data types, you'll notice there are different types of data type which we can select, either text or number, date and time, lookup, choice, currency. And within that also, like within text, we have different options, like we want to keep a single line of text or multi-line of text, uh, a field with the email format, a phone number format field. or with a ticker symbol. If it's a website, then we'll select a URL kind of field. Then moving to number, we have an option for whole number, decimal, float, language code, duration, and time zone. Date and time, I've already explained. We have two options, date and time, or just a date only. Within choice, we have options to have multiple choices or just a toggle yes and no, like two options at field. And then at last, we have currency. So for now, I'm keeping only these three fields. I'll click save and exit. My table is getting added to the app. So now our table got added to the app. And this time we're not seeing any data in the view because manually we have created this table. And last time we have created using Copilot. I'll click save. And I'll publish this. I'll click this play button and it will redirect me to my instance. So here is my medication table. Now relationship plays a very important role in connecting tables together. Using this only, we can connect different tables like patient to a hospital or a visit to a doctor. We have three types of relationships, one to many to one, and many to many. So for example, one doctor will be connected to many patients. So this will called as 1:n relationship. And the other way, many patients will be connected to one doctor. So the relationship will be called as n:1. Now I'll show how we can create relationship between two different tables. So we are talking about relationship. At this point on the medication table, we just have three fields or four fields. The medication name, the owner by default which gets created whenever we create any table, then the dosage and the prescribed rate. And at this point, we don't have any relationship with any other table. So to build the relationship with patient, visit, and doctor, we're going to create relationship on this table. So how we can do that? So we are coming back to make.powerapps.com, selecting the table, clicking these three dots, and clicking this edit table option. Now I'll create new column and I'll say doctor. In description, I'll write who prescribed it. So this time as a data type, I'll select lookup. And in the related table, I'll select doctor table. And save. Okay, so our relationship with doctor got created over here. I'll create one more relationship. So for that, again, I'll go to new column and I'll write visit. This will be the link to the visit record. Again, data type will be lookup and related table will be visit table. Scroll down. I selected visit here. Save. So this is done. Two relationships we have created, one with doctor, one with visit. Okay, I'm moving back. Now I'll show you another way to create relationship. So for that, we'll go to tables on make.parapps.com. Here I'll go to medication table, click on it. So I'm on medication table. I'll click relationship and click new relationship. It will give me three options: many to one, one to many, or many to many. So many medications will go to or can go to one person, right? So for that, I'll select many to one. And it will give me a option to select table, and I'll select patient. And done. So a new relationship with patient also got created over here. So this was another way to create a relationship between two different tables. I'll go back to table, select medication, and I'll publish the table. So I have created the relationship of medication with three different tables, which were patient, doctor, and visit. I have yet not placed those three fields or columns on the form. I'll show you how to do that in my next video. So in our hospital app data model, we have core tables like hospital, patient, doctor, visit, and they all have relationship with each other. Like a hospital has a relationship with patient, a patient has a relationship with visit, and, and a visit has relationship with the doctor to capture their interactions. This data model supports a model-driven app, and it enhances user interface and app functionality. So our Dataverse enables complex data relationships and a scalable solution for our app management. So before wrapping up, here are a few tips for working with Dataverse. We should always use meaningful table and column name, avoid spaces in schema names, use business rule for validation, and very important, always plan relationships before building forms. So that's a wrap on lesson number 3. Now you understand how Dataverse powers your apps and how to structure your data for success. In my next video, we're going to explore about forms and views to bring your data to life inside your app. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and drop a comment with your questions or app ideas. Thank you. Bye.